In today's video we're going to be flying the Lufthansa Airbus A320 from Frankfurt to the new scenery by sim design group CAIRO. And here is a special thank you to all the members for the continued support on the channel. Well, hello there everyone, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you're all doing really well. Like I said in the intro there, we are flying today from Aerosoft Frankfurt Airport down to the newly released, or not released just yet I don't think, but I'll let you know when it is going to get released, to the sim design group CAIRO. Orbex were kind enough to send me the CAIRO scenery by that scenery developer, and we're going to fly there today in and out of CAIRO to see what the new scenery is all about and see what it is like. Now, we are going from Frankfurt, like I said, so the flight time stay is around about 4 hours. We're in the FENIX Airbus A320, which I haven't flown in quite a while on the channel, to be fair. I've done a few live streams, but we haven't flown it in quite some time. Right, let's have a look at our flight plan today then, so I can show you all what it is that we're doing. We have a flight time of 3 hours and 39 minutes, which is actually pretty good, so it must be quite a while for the way back. Cruising flight level 350, cost index 10, departing Frankfurt on runway 07 centre, and then arriving into CAIRO on runway 05 right. So like I said, we are on Vatsim, and we do have some ATC. We've got Frankfurt Tower and approach on, so yeah, we do have a fair little bit of ATC today. Now, in terms of passengers, we actually do have 180 passengers on today's flight. So here we are in the lovely Airbus A320 flight deck. Over to the overhead panel, we'll do what we normally do. Battery 1 can come on, battery 2, and then external power. Nav, cruise supply on. We'll just get this all up and running. Nav, that's fine. Switch this to auto, and we'll go on Unicorn. We need tower as well, 118780, so we'll set that. 118780, there we go, and then that all looks good there. Head into our FENIX tab. We're going to import from SimBrief. We've got 28 minutes to get out of it. Now if we do our mass and balance, we can load the aircraft, and we're going to do GSX boarding and refueling. We'll get them to do it all. There we go, and then we're going to start setting up all of our details over here as well. So if we come over to our, actually no, we'll come over here to do it. Go to my flight, departure, QNH is 1018 here in Frankfurt. So we'll set that 1018, and then VOR, CSTR, VOR, that can stay off. And then everything up there is good. We are cruising flight level 350, but we do need to find out what our actual departure out of here is going to be. So if I quickly bring up Navigraph charts, so you can see that we're on the Cindy departure, Cindy to Delta. There is no, it looks like there's no actual initial altitude climb, initial climb altitude. So, oh no, there is initial climb clearance of 4,000 feet. So we'll set 4,000 feet there, and that is our departure initial climb today. Right, let's get the FMC plan then. ATSU over here on the right, FMGC on the left, AOC, flight init data request. Go to the init page over here, and then we'll load this all in as well. Unfortunately, I can't get my Wing MCDU to work. I have no idea why, it's just not working. So, yeah. I mean, it turns on, but it's just not, it's not registering the sim for some reason. So if anyone has had that issue, I think it's something to do with the WTCF not registering or something like that. But it doesn't seem to know that the device is even on. So, yeah, it's interesting. I'm not quite sure why, but hey ho. Right, if we now go to our OFP, we can find out some of the details that I need. So cost index is 10, so let's set that over here. Cruising flight level 350. Call sign today is Lufthansa 582. Flight plan, departure, runway 07 centre, Cindy to Delta.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired
Lovely.
fuel
And then if we go over here to our right hand side MCDU, we need to do ATC request P departure clearance, pre-departure clearance. We are on gate, I don't know, where is it? Oh, there it is. Bravo 24. So we're going to type in Bravo 24. ATIS ID is currently Bravo, and then Echo Delta is it EDDF? Yeah, EDDF in the station. I believe that's the PDC, which is what we need. Yeah, lovely. And then we'll just say good afternoon by the time I send it. Good afternoon. Right, lovely, because this is what we're going to be doing here. We've got our PDC ready to go. The ATIS might change, so I've got to double check that in a little bit. But until then, there's nothing else to do apart from just let boarding commence and also the refueling. See what signs should be off whilst we're refueling though. Brilliant. So everyone, once everything has done, we can send through our clearance and get ready for push and start. So, we've just requested our pre-departure clearance from Frankfurt Tower, which we've just received. However, it's a different runway for departure, so we obviously fly with 07 Charlie. They're giving us runway 18. So, we're going to now be departing from runway 18 on the Cindy 8 Sierra departure. So, go to our flight plan and switch that around to 18 on the Cindy... Oh, I've only got the 7 Sierra, which is interesting. Okay, we'll just stick with the 7 Sierra. It should all still be the same because I got 8 Sierra on Navigraph and 7 Sierra in the MCDU, so it shouldn't be any different. If I look at the waypoints, it is 158, 159, 171, 173, then to Amtix. Yeah, so it is exactly the same. Nice. Brilliant. So, Squawk 2523. 2523 is set. And then we'll go to the next page. Report ready on 118780. Nice. So Wilco will send that through and send. There we go. Previous page. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. Very good indeed. That one's all been sent through then. So we'll keep this to 4,000 feet. And a load sheet has just been completed as well. 180 plus 1 is what we closed on. So return that. APU is all loaded up as well, which is nice. And just make sure this route looks somewhat similar, which it does. Cool. So yeah, I'm happy with that one. I think so anyway. Let me just double check. Right, okay, so now we've sorted out that one. Now let's set our performance takeoff data. So heading over to our MCDU, sorry, our EFB again. Go to departure perf, runway 18 for departure. It's dry, packs will be off. Calculate all of that info and we'll send that to the MCDU like so. And then if we go to the perf page, 138.147.150, flat 1/down 0.2. And we'll also input all of the weights that we needed here. So mass and balance, send to MCDU as well. That should pop it through. There we go. Nice everyone. Everything is done and dusted. Seatbelt signs can come on. APU is also on. We're going to switch on our beacon light and initiate GSX to give us a pushback. Like so. And if we go to our received messages, just look at that original load sheet and accept it. There we go. Very good indeed. Lovely stuff. Okay, so now let's get on to Frankfurt Tower and request our push and start once GSX is ready for us. Which hopefully is very soon. Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 582 on Bravo 24, ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 582 Tower, hello, push and start approved, area 1.
Push and start approved, area 1, Lufthansa 582. Okay, so that makes sense there. So we'll go area 1. Parking brakes are released. Ignition start. Engine 1. Go to the engine page. There we go. So engine 1 is starting up.
Delta Foxtrot identified, contact Langen 136.130.
136 and 130 for Ocean 3 Delta Fox.
Okay, right, let's set the parking brakes. Parking brakes set.
Good for takeoff.
Good takeoff on 18 to jet to Echo Juliet Blanc.
Now, it should be quite an easy taxi outfit, to be fair. It's literally just on November, pretty much straight away. So this is where we are here. We should be going November, and then straight away here. So, not bad.
November 15, Lima 20.
Right, both engines have started successfly. So let's go ignition switch back to normal. Set flaps 1 and down 0.2. Armed spoilers, and once again Jack forgot to shut the flight deck door, oopsie, and we'll lock that flight deck door, there we go, and everything else set here. We're just going to get a departure, EDDF departure 120805.
Lufthansa 9898, we are ready for departure.
There we go.
9898, line up 118.
And then APU lead and APU off, taxi light, runway turn off light. And now if we head over here, we'll do a quick flight control check. Full left, full right. We're going to go for a nice long flight down to Cairo. It should be nice and pretty down there, hopefully, the time we arrive.
Lang 136, 130 to jet to Echo Juliet.
And then auto brake to max, how can I forget that? Requesting taxi clearance, please, Lufthansa 582.
The 582, taxi to runway 18 via November.
Holding point runway 18 via November, Lufthansa 582. Yeah, see, nice and simple here. So literally, parking brakes released, and then we're going to just literally take a first right-hand turn out of this area all the way down to November.
Condor 872, hello, with information Charlie requesting Vatsim to coast.
Lufthansa 9898 and variable 6 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
Pack 1 and 2 off for this departure.
18 clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 9898.
Condor 872 clear to course via Cindy 80 departure, flight and routes, climb via Sidestick.
Right, well everyone, just been cleared for takeoff, and we are still a little bit away from the runway, not too far though. So we're going to do a quick takeoff config test, and that is normal. We are now going to do everything else that I need to do, so we're going to slow down a little bit and get everything else loaded. So TARA1 auto, and then up here I want strobe lights, landing lights, takeoff lights. Might as well do it all now, none in front of us. Right, start the clock, 50%. Stable. Manflex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Knots checked. B1 rotates. Positive climb, gear up.
Lufthansa 582, contact departure 136.130. Lufthansa 582, contact departure 136.130.
Okay, autopilot 1. Plus climb.
Lufthansa 582.
Frankfurt departure Lufthansa 582 passing 3100. Okay, so going direct to AMTX now. Got quite a strong tailwind nearly. Oh, that's not too bad now, to be fair. Very good. It's a bit grey and cloudy on departure today. Now it's a bit more blue. Right, standards, and we're going to switch off our landing lights, takeoff lights and runway turn-off lights. There we go. Ground spoilers can also be disarmed. And there you have it, everyone. I'm going to leave it there now until we reach further to Cairo. Hope you enjoy this flight, and we're looking forward to seeing the Sim Design Group Cairo once we get down there. See you very shortly. Bye bye. Well everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So cruising flight level 350, been in the air for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I've just passed over Athens, currently in Greece at the moment, looking at all the lovely Greek islands. And now is a perfect time to start planning for the arrival into Cairo, as we're not too far away. So in Cairo, we're going to be arriving ILS runway 05 centre. There'll be no stars, but we are approaching via CV01. Insert that one there, and then we're going to go to the perf page and fill in some details for the arrival. Now if we go to my flight and arrival for the Meta, it's QNH 1007, so we're going to set that in here, and then the temperature is 34 degrees 320/7. So 34 at 320/7. 142 on the approach. And then our minimums on this approach is going to be 631. We'll pop that in there. And brilliant, that is everything done. Auto brake low for this arrival. So we'll set that. And if I show you what we're doing, it's a bit interesting arrival. So there is no star. So you literally come straight in to Murphy, pass over Cairo itself, and then swing in to runway 05 centre. And then that's the way we do the approach into Cairo. I remember doing like this before when I'd done the Munich flight, so yeah, very interesting. I didn't actually show you. There we go. So we fly into Cairo, overshoot Cairo, and then come in to runway 05 centre. So not too bad. And then we're going to vacate, possibly on Tango, and then go to one of these terminals over here. So yeah, a decent arrival, an interesting one for sure. Anyway, that is everything. I'll catch you all closer to top of descent. Hello everyone, welcome back to the flight deck. So we're just passing 7,500 feet, been in the air for 3 hours and 30 minutes, and we're just nearly approaching into Cairo now. We're going to get our speed down quite a bit because it is a bit too fast for what I would like. on this approach. So we're going to get our speed down to about 210 knots, and we'll set out our flaps now as well. QNH can also be set. It is 1007 on the QNH, so we'll set that one on now. 1007, 1007. And get those seatbelt signs on in the cabin. Great, and I'm also going to set flaps 1. There we go. CAIRO is looking very nice today, nice and crisp textures. Just reset that camera angle because it's gone a bit funny. There we are. Okay, we are 11 miles out. Let's reduce our speed to about 200 knots now. We'll keep that speed brake out. Very good. We'll arm approach. And reduce our speed to about 190 knots would be good, and we'll put in our speed brake and speed check flaps 2. Do you know what, I rarely ever fly Lufthansa, but it's been a nice change to fly Lufthansa on the channel. It'll be good to fly into Frankfurt on the way back as well, so very nice. Okay, so it should be at 2,500, which we're not. I'm not sure why it's not bringing us down. We'll arm the spoilers for arrival. I'm going to switch on the landing lights, runway turn off and take off. And let's get down to 2,500 feet. Runway is in sight, straight in front of us there. Okay, so we've lined up with the runway. Looking good. Localizer has also been captured. With the cars down there. Right, let's start the flight recorder as well, so we can get a nice replay on landing. It's a bit windy, isn't it? Right, let's go 160 knots. We're 8 miles out. So 160 knots is set.
$2,500.
Got a tailwind, which is why we're kind of moving all over the place. Okay, gear down, flaps 3. It is very windy, and this is the sim design group CAIRO. see how good the landing is going to be with the winds switching around like this then, shall we? Okay, let's push in the speed bug to get to our final approach speed. Then we'll set flaps full very shortly. Got auto brake low set for arrival. Spoilers are armed, just waiting on the flaps now. Well, actually, let's go flaps full. Great. Okay then, autopilot disconnects. Manual flight. Oh, no, don't do that. Are we in auto thrust? No, we're not. Ah! Every now and again, when you touch the side stick, it seems to register that auto thrust instead of the
1000.
what do you call it? The thing on my left, the quadrant, the Yoke quadrant. So that's why I went into some kind of toga mode there. Anyway, back on track again. Okay, just raise nose.
$500. $100 above.
Looking good.
Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Touchdown. And reverses. Green. Decel. Okay, speed's coming down nicely. I think we're vacating exactly where we did want to be on Tango. Yes. 60 knots, manual braking, reverser stowed. Going to vacate here to the left. Well, welcome to CAIRO, everyone. 3 hours 37 minutes with 2 minutes ahead of our scheduled arrival time. Let's flaps up and spoilers disarmed. Very nice indeed. And we're now going to set up the APU. So master switch on, landing lights, running flights off, strobe lights off as well. And let me just figure out where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to go left over here. Onto Tango. Start up the APU. Very nice flight. Very, very nice flight. Lovely scenery throughout. Right, let's choose a stand. I'm not quite sure where Lufthansa would park in CAIRO, but I think we'll carry on down here until we reach more of the main gates down there. The landing rate was -170, so not bad at all. Very decent landing rate. There's our lovely cabin crew doing the announcement.
The overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated.
Right everyone, here we are then at Terminal 3. This is where Lufthansa park at Cairo. We're going to go to Foxtrot 2, which is the second one to the end. We've got Egypt here doing our ground handling on this one as well. That's Foxtrot 3. And then here is Foxtrot 2 just to our right. There we go. Oh, actually, maybe we want Foxtrot 1 because it's only one jetway. Yeah, let's change it. Foxtrot 1. There we go, this one will be better for us. There we go. Overshot that a bit. Right, parking brake is set. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. Wait for those to spool down a tiny bit. Very nice. Seatbelt signs off. Beacon light off as well. And there we have it everyone. Welcome to Cairo at stand Foxtrot 2. Oh no, Foxtrot 1. Thank you once again to the lovely Orbex and Sim Design Group, SDG Group, who lent me this scenery. Very much appreciate it. We're going to fly out of Cairo back to Frankfurt, see what the scenery looks like on departure. But so far, first impressions are very, very nice indeed. It's a very good scenery by the looks of it. It's got some very nice texturing, some good textures. There was an aircraft over here somewhere, wasn't there? They're gone. Oh, I think they've gone. I saw an aircraft taxi and I was like, where has it gone? But yeah, the modelling all looks pretty good to be fair. So yeah, if you're interested in picking up this scenery, I'll leave it in the description below. I'm not sure when it's going to be available, but once it is, you'll be able to pick it up. But yeah, this is Cairo by Sim Design Group. Thank you all for watching this video guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you all on the return flight and have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye bye.